Love you too, Brandon. All right. Well, if any of y'all don't know me, my name's Afraid. Actually, I'm Matt, just so Mr. Pimple knows. Okay. What I'm going to talk about today is strength. First verse I want to kind of build off of is Psalms 118, verse 14. The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation. So what this verse says to me, basically, because I'm going to walk around because I am scared off my mind, is when it says the Lord is my strength, it basically just tells me that I'm not going to be able to do things on my own. I can't be my own strength because I'm just human. I will fail and fail and fail time again. I'm a failure without God, but I'm okay with that because I have God. The Lord, I've always known Him. I've been to church since the day I was born. Same church. And I've got a great church family, and I'm very happy about that. But I understand that from any addiction to, just a big game or anything, I have to have God and I have to put Him first, or it's just not going to work. I've fallen a lot, just as we all do. And I realized, just being a human, that when I fall, I'm going to fall and fall time again. And it's to the point where you can't get up on your own, But the thing that saves us is the fact that we don't have to get up on our own, because every time we fall, God reaches His hand out to us, and He's pulling us up every single time. Mm-hmm. Hang on, I need a second. I talk a lot. I'm never short of words, except for right now. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Isaiah 40:29 says, He gives strength to the weary and increase the power of the weak. So basically what that says is I wouldn't be up here right now if it wasn't for the Lord. Because I'm weak, I'm weary, but I have Him and He gives me strength.
Amen.
Amen.
The Lord can help you through anything. Guys, I understand as teens we deal with a lot today, and people may not realize that. It's just trouble. There's everything from drugs, sex, alcohol, and porn. But we have to we can overcome these things, but we can't do it on our own. Because if we try time and time again to do it on our own, our mind is just too perverse to do it on our own. But God steps in and says, and basically just cast any demons out, tell Satan to leave us alone because we are His son and His children, His daughters, and we are princes and princesses of God because He's the King.
Amen.
I can't hold the mic still. Philippians 4:13 says, I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me. I don't know how powerful that verse is to you, but it's a big thing to me, because it didn't say I can do some things through Christ who strengthens me. It said I can do every single thing through Christ who strengthens me. I remember a couple years ago, when the first year I played soccer, the 7th grade year, our slogan on the back of our shirts was Rise Above It. And I understood, I'd never really been in competitive sports until then, but if you understand being in competitive sports, you do have to rise above it, because we play in public schools, and not always nice things are said on the field or done on the field. I am literally more nervous than when we played in our playoff game last year, and that was a big deal. I've had a lot of people at the school, between friends and teachers, that have picked me up when I'm feeling weak. I know 3 teachers individually, and I've had so many more, but I'm going to point these out because I love them a lot. First one, I'm going to put them in order. The first one was Miss Hugh Smith. She did a lot for me. There was a couple of things that went on while I was in her class. My brother had left under bad conditions, And I remember she knew something the day I came back from school. I didn't tell anybody. And she pulled me aside and started talking to me and stuff. And I had written a note to my parents, basically just telling them how much I loved them and stuff. And shout out to y'all, you're on the back, and Pastor Ted and Miss Destiny. But she just pulled me aside, and she showed me love and compassion, picked me up when I was weak. The second one, the best, no offense to any other math teachers, but the best math teacher I've ever had, to me, Miss Wilson. I don't think she realized, I don't know if she knew how much she did for me. She would pick on me and stuff, but I knew how she meant it. And I really, I loved her. And she trusted me and stuff, even though I don't know why, because I really don't. Johnny was in there with me. It was a fun class. The third one, Miss Indian herself, Miss Beeson. Y'all need to pray for her, by the way. Her TV got wet in the rain the other night. But it's all good. Love Miss Beeson. She did a lot for me last year. Just had her last year. She made a big impact. And I love her with all my heart. And all these other teachers too. Don't take it wrong just because I didn't say your name. I love all y'all. Y'all have been a blessing to me. And it's been a blessing to be at this school. Because it's really opened doors like right now. I would have not seen myself doing this. I don't have a problem speaking to small groups, but this right here is,
gigantic.
I can't see the people up top because of the lights. Thank the Lord for that. But anyways, to get back on the strength, the Lord is going to be there always. He's there to help you up. He's there to pick you up. He calls you back even when you reject him. Like Will said, you can spit in his face 5 million times and he's still there. And he still loves us. We're going to make mistakes, guys. It's just how you recover from the mistakes that matters. If you allow yourself to keep going down the road, then you're sure straying away. But if you make a mistake and come back to God, he still loves you. And even if you keep going down that road and come back to him, he still loves you. He accepts us as we are. And like, I think Tyler said it. By the way, all these guys that have spoke are great, and I'm proud of them. They're all my friends, and I love them all. Oh man. Where was I going? Well, I love y'all. But, oh, now I know where I was going. Tyler said, even our best isn't good enough, but he still accepts us. Guys, we're going to make mistakes, but there's no excuse for not striving to be like Christ. We can't be Christ. He didn't sin. He was perfect. And we are going to sin because we're not perfect. We're just human. But we have to strive to be like Christ every day in our walk. Yeah, we do. I want to kind of challenge y'all, just to leave it here. Lay it all down to God. Put it in his hands. I know there's little things, and with guys, that's a big thing, because we have so much pride and arrogance. You know, it's just something little. We're like, we can do it on our own. We don't need anybody. You guys, just lay it down. Give it to him. He'll help you. He does everything. He created us. So if he was willing to send his son down here to die on a cross, and he created us, and we should be giving him every bit of us, not half of us. Lay it all down, guys. I love y'all. Amen.